All right, good morning. Sorry, good afternoon. Um, this is volume two for Monday profiles for my one shot one kill. So, volume one, I give you an example, which is the manipulation profile using Monday's close to anticipate where one shot one kill entries are going to form. I give you manipulation profile. Now, the one I'm going to give you now is the consolidation profile using Monday's close to frame where an entry for the weekly expansion is going to occur. So yeah, um, so let's just get right into it. I use the weekly expansion for um, trading. I anticipate where I think the one shot one kill entry for the weekly expansion is going to form using Monday's close to framework where I think it is going to form. So volume one, I gave you manipulation profile. Now this is volume two. I'm going to be showing you, going right into the chart, showing you an example of consolidation profile. Yeah, so now let's get into it. Now there are two frameworks now to using Monday close as a consolidation profile. Number one, Monday. Okay, let me share something. Okay, earlier on, see these lines here. Now, using Monday as a close as a consolidation, we were basically just waiting and looking at the opening candle from Monday and looking at the closing candle from Monday to frame it as a consolidation or not. So it number two, it doesn't matter the range of Monday. Monday could be a large range day, large range intersection, and eventually the candles are closing very close to each other. We frame it as a consolidation. Now, again, there are two profiles to framing Monday's close as a consolidation. Number one, if Monday close as a consolidation, this is why you're going to be using this rectangle as Monday close as a consolidation. So the first step is, or the first profile is Monday close as a consolidation. We're either going to see number one, a manipulation of Monday's high one more time, similar to what we had for the expansion profile. So we're either going to see a manipulation of Monday's high, number one, a manipulation of its high, and then our entry is going to be what turtle soup scenario, and we're going to be looking for what our short. Boom. That's for when price action is bearish. And for when we're bullish, Monday close as consolidation. First step is what we're going to be looking for a run on its low, meaning price is going to be looking for a read on its sell stops to be used as liquidity, and we're going to be looking for opportunity to go what to go long. And that's the first profile for using Monday's close as consolidation. Now the second profile will be the continuation delivery. Now the continuation delivery is when money close as a consolidation, but then we don't see any manipulation of either side. All we see going into the London session for the next day is displacement, reaccumulation, and price just continues spooling for short. So yeah, right here is an example of that. Where what do you see from Monday's open to Monday's close? We have close consolidation. Now note this. Do you see a manipulation of its high here? Do we see the manipulation of the high like this profile I showed you? We did not. What did it do? It gave the continuation profile. Now that's the second profile for using Monday close as a continuation. For using Monday as a consolidation. The second profile is going to be the continuation delivery. That's when money close as consolidation, but then going into the London session for the next day, you just see displacement and your entry should be reaccumulation, then just look for your shots. As simple as that. Now, this is an example of the second profile. Let me draw it out. Money close as consolidation, but then instead of seeing a manipulation, you don't see a manipulation on the highs. What you see is displacement to the downside, then your entry should be looking for what reaccumulation. then look for what you look for your short. So all this I'm showing you, you should just flip it when you are looking for what bullishness. So yeah, let's dive into the chart and show you example. So example two, money close as consolidation. The bias is bearish. What do we see going into the London session? Displacement, and one shot one kill profile is going to be what, using order block, using fair value gap, and that's our short right there. Another example, money close as consolidation here. What do you see? You don't see a manipulation of its high. All you see is an intra-session displacement, and you look for a reaccumulation there for a short. One more example, one more example, one more example. Um, One more example. We don't have any here. So don't forget, money close consolidation. You're either going to be looking for a manipulation of its high, a manipulation of its low, then a move, or continuation delivery. So another example. This is kind of an example, but let's not use that. Let's use the simple ones. Okay, this is an example here. Money close as consolidation here. Look at the open, look at the close as a consolidation. Then which manipulation of what do you see? The manipulation of Monday's high right here. Then after the manipulation happened, what do you now see in price action? It started delivering bearishness to the downside. So it's as simple as that. It's not something that's hard to see, but you have to find this in price action. You have to give it time, give yourself time to study it and find it in price action. So remember I told you it doesn't matter the range of Monday, whether it's a big down displacement, a big move displacement, all you are looking for is the close of the range. Then what do you see? A manipulation of its high, then boom, started to deliver the weekly expansion delivery. Now there are still other things that goes into just taking this trade. It's not just looking for this, and yeah, there are still times where you need to use your intuition to remove where you think the one shot one kill entry will form. All of that will be from your back testing. Now this is not a strategy for newbies because your eyes may be everywhere. You might want to look for trades here and there, but it's going to require patience because it's not something that delivers every single week. So this is an example of Monday close consolidation profile, and then you see a manipulation of its high for the delivery. And this is another example here where you see Monday close as a consolidation here, but then going into the next day, all you see is continuation delivery. Price displaced, reaccumulate, and then started offering short for the sell. This is Monday close consolidation and continuation delivery. So these two profiles, if you can look for it on your chart, honestly, it opens number one, it opens a large range of pips for you. Number two, it's not something that forms every week, but with you being patient and waiting for those setups to form, yeah, it's really going to be good. Note when you're using manipulation profile, you are going to be using turtle soup entries. Now, I think I should make a video on what entry frameworks should be and how you should take entries when you are using either of the ICT entry models. I think there's a link or there's a playlist I have. The playlist name is Keys, where Jade Cap, his name is Carl. He outlines the different ICT entry frameworks that we have, which are the turtle soup, the fair value gap, the order block, the breaker block. So those four he highlights how to use them to enter trades. And now using this my framework for looking for one shot one kill entries, using that those is entry, learning from those is entry, you can easily know how to enter when either of these setup forms. Now play this video back, listen to what I just said, go and check out the playlist, backtest this on your charts, go as much as a year, 2 years to find these setups. They work, they form. Good luck and good trading.